Watch out, Greg Dulcich. Lucas Krull is coming for your job. I made a video on this subject from the Greg Dulcich perspective yesterday. Dulcich is unfortunately still dealing with that same hamstring issue that plagued him as we went into the regular season last year. So it's very frustrating for Dulcich that he's still not on the field. He was doing side work during OTAs. But this opens the door for one Lucas Krull to come in and possibly steal his job. And I thought Krull deserved his own video because he looked really phenomenal during OTAs and looked like somebody who is coming with a vengeance. I want to bring in this article from Predominantly Orange and bring in what Sean Payton said about Krull yesterday. Man, I thought he had a good week, and I said, if you didn't notice, everyone in the media was looking down at their roster to see who 85 was, and I said, someday soon they're going to know who 85 is. He's looking sharp. You know that Sean Payton doesn't dish out those kind of compliments very easily, so Lucas Krull must have looked really, really good. I'm really excited to see just how Krull, who weighs in at 6'6" and 260 pounds, and he's very fast and athletic, I'm really excited to see how he gets integrated into this offense. Last year, Greg Dulcich was being utilized in training camp in the preseason as kind of a big slot receiver, and Adam Troutman was the inline tight end. I'm curious if Krull's going to be utilized in that big slot role, or if they're maybe more comfortable moving him more in line than Greg Dulcich. Dulcich is a little bit of a smaller frame than Krull is, so maybe they trust Krull a little bit more to be a blocker on the inside, as opposed to a guy like Greg Dulcich, who has showcased very little to this point in his career as a blocker. So if Lucas Krull can develop and hone in on his blocking skills a little bit more, then I feel like he can be a dynamic playmaking threat. Maybe one of those jokers that we always like to talk about on this Sean Payton offense. If Krull can develop his blocking, then the sky is the limit for him. I really believe that. So we should be very excited about Lucas Krull, Broncos country. I've kind of pumped the brakes on him a little bit just with the fact that he's an undrafted free agent, and those guys usually have a ceiling of what you should expect. They can exceed that ceiling, and it looks like Lucas Krull is indeed exceeding that ceiling. Otherwise, Sean Payton would not be dishing out that kind of compliment. All right, Broncos country, let me know in the comment section below, do you think that Lucas Krull will be tight end 1 for the Denver Broncos this year? And if so, what do you think his stat line will be? Drop those comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts as always. Be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it, guys. We are getting closer and closer to 3,500 subscribers. We hit 3,400 yesterday, 3,500 by the end of the week. That sounds super easy. So if you guys have yet to subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it. All right, guys, and until next time, I'm your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.